There are many people who want to lie to you all across the internet, so don't believe what you see online. What up, guys? My name is Greg from Truth, a Lie, or Just Misinformed, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at the Gamingbungo's recent Bigfoot find. So, let me first bring up a picture for you to see what they have found. Let me just get my camera out of the way real quick. So, not this. Oh, not that either. So what we are looking at is actually this image right here. So this is Bojangles and Bungle's recent find out in the forest, and as you can see, it is like some kind of obelisk. They said and they believe that it is an obelisk by Bigfoot. And so they go around and they show you, so there's sticks in the obelisk that are really hard to pull out. There's footprints all around the obelisk. They're talking about maybe the UFO came down from above, dropped off Bigfoot, he maybe built the obelisk, and then the UFO picked him up and they left. That's why there's no footprints leading away from the obelisk. But, one sec, there's also another video, if I can find it real quick. Here it is. So here is the other video. Let me just pull it up on my tab. You'll find out what the dinosaurs are for later. So here he talks about, this is actually him in his yard. I guess he works near like a forest or something. And he actually came across something pretty interesting. So if I go across the video here, he did find footprints leading into his shed or locker here, and it's a very good idea. Do not approach that. If it is Bigfoot, you don't want to mess with him. If it's not, it could be something else pretty dangerous. So just stay away from him. But the main part I wanted to show you is this obelisk he found. If I could find it, why doesn't he? He doesn't show it very often. It looks like. Oh. Where could it be? There's the obelisk. See, it's pretty large. I don't think he has a fully zoomed out shot of it. But here are the symbols on the obelisk. And he believes these are symbols from Bigfoot, maybe like words or signs. Also in the other Bigfoot video here, by Burgle and Crogs, that's their name. I apologize for forgetting. So this guy in the back here, this guy, he is actually an expert on the signs, and he actually couldn't really tell what they were saying. So this led me to make my video. The reason why is, as you can see here, here's the obelisk. There were some symbols on the back of it that you couldn't see. And this obelisk does have twigs, the other one didn't. Kind of weird. But, so what can commonly make these obelisks? So the first one I wanted to show you is the Arthritis. So this is kind of what it looks like. And these guys are known for building obelisks down in the Atlantic Ocean. So there's these little ice patches in the ocean, and you'll sometimes find these guys on the ice patches, and they'll have built that obelisk. They rarely come in, like, go onto, like, big land masses. They like staying out in the ocean. But, very rarely you could find one of their obelisks on land somewhere, like on a mountain. But the only reason I thought that maybe it wasn't the Arthritis is because, as you can see, the footprints, I'll just bring up my snapshot, the footprints leading around are a little too small. Also, that's the other reason I thought it maybe wasn't Bigfoot. I also thought the footprints were a little small. I mean, this is a smaller obelisk, so it could have been built by like a younger Bigfoot. But you never know. I think these people were a little overexcited. So the next dinosaur I thought it could be was the Caramelsaurus. And this is kind of what the Caramelsaurus looks like. I kind of have a friend that looks like it. But again, this guy does build these kind of obelisks on land, especially on hills. But the issue is, they're pretty big, as you can see through this image right here. They are quite large. So again, the footprints were really small around that obelisk. So that's why I didn't think it was this dinosaur either. Now finally, or not finally, but the Doohickeyosaurus, this guy is a much smaller dinosaur. And I really thought it was him, because at first I thought it was a herbivore that was making these obelisks. But once I switched my train of thought to like maybe it actually was a carnivore, I got a lot closer to finding out who it was. And this was my first guess. This is the Doohickeyosaurus. And he does build these obelisks everywhere. On land, they can be any size. They can be quite large. They can be like 10, 11 feet tall. Or they can be pretty small, like 6 to 4 feet tall. But the reason why I felt like I was so close with this guy, because he's smaller. He's got like the footprint size that in this screenshot. That's not the screenshot. In this screenshot, you can see like he's kind of got that like footprint size. But you know, I actually don't think it was, because this dinosaur does not put sticks in the obelisk. Alright? Does not put sticks in the obelisk. And this one really threw me through a loop, okay? Now, on to the final one. And this one will have you shocked. The thing that built this obelisk in the forest here was actually a group of compressed ignathus. A very small group. These guys are very small, but they can build large objects together. And with great numbers comes great construction powers. Now, I think, as you can see, they kind of gathered up all the snow around it using their little hands, and they kind of climbed it. You can see little holes, if I get out the drawing tool, like right here. I think that's them actually climbing up and putting the snow on top. Like that. So, yeah, I think these people may have just been a little uninformed, but this was actually Compsognathus. Compsognathus also leave little, like, symbols. Not like that, but, like in the first obelisk that you saw. First obelisk. That's
3,
oops.
2, 1.
Who the fuck is that guy? Anyway. Yeah, like these symbols, the compressed ignathus will oftentimes draw these symbols into the snow to kind of communicate with each other. I don't think this was a Bigfoot. So yeah, I can actually prove it to you. If I take a step outside, I actually live in archaeological dig site, and there have been some compressed ignathus nearby, and I want to show you what they have built. So I'll be right back and I'll show you. Right, we're back. I took the video, I went outside and I took it. And yeah, I fully believe it was the compressed ignathus now, even if I had little doubts before. So here is the video I took. As you can see, it's the same kind of obelisk. You can see sticks coming out of it. You can see it's a big obelisk. You can see there's like a path around it. It's pretty cold. Didn't want to stay out there for too long. But I just wanted to show you that it was the Compsognathus compressed dinosaur that built this shrine. It probably built the other shrines. Their shrines can range from 2 feet tall to like 17.5 feet tall, and like anywhere in between that, okay? But just a couple more details I want to point out. You can see there's a circle around the shrine where they would have walked and picked up the snow. There's no footprints leading out, like in their Burgle and Crogs shrine video. And there's twigs pointing out, and I don't know if you can see, there's little footprints right here, and there appears to be some symbols right here. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, because some of it could be a lie, some of it could be they're misinformed, and here I thought they were a little misinformed, so I just wanted to help them, you know, figure out what they were looking at. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next Catch a Predator episode. Peace.